Hey everybody, it's Gypsy. I really don't know what I'm talking about today. I'm just having one of those really strange days. It's very gloomy and yucky outside, and I'm bored. I think I've finally gotten to this point in my recovery where, okay, I've been out of hospitals for a month now. During the day, I'm sitting at home alone until evening. And I mean, there are things I should be doing, but I just cannot, things I need to take care of that I just cannot um, get myself to do. It's like I just don't feel like it right now. I don't want to deal with it. And I'm just having like a kind of a melancholy day. I wouldn't call it depressed. It's a very Scorpio day for me. Let's put it that way. I have Scorpio in 4 places in my chart, the most important being in my sun and my moon. And I'm usually, believe it or not, is I progressed through this lifetime. I actually became more outgoing and positive, more upbeat and stuff like that. But every once in a while, I'll have a day where I revert to my Scorpio, the less advanced, less mature Scorpio. Let's put it that way. Um, I think, in my later years, like over the last, I'd say decade. Yeah, my son, he died 9 years ago. That had a lot to do with it. Um, I've matured a lot, and I'm not what people typically consider a Scorpio. I mean, I am kind of secretive. I do have people tell me I'm kind of mysterious, but I'm a very most people think Scorpios are people to be afraid of. They're not. Yeah. Um, but I'm unique, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why people think that about me, but some do. And I don't know why, but I'm just having a very dark Scorpio day today. One of my things is I have mentioned this, that I've said it plenty of times. I, since when I fell and I had my emergency surgery, I haven't really cared what's going on in the world. Not that I don't care. I mean, my attitude was always, you know, for several years now, kind of like I am concerned about what's going on, and I take it seriously and believe we should focus on improving the situation. However, I guess I don't let it control me. I don't let it control my life. I've always been like that. There's a part of me, and I swear this sounds like something I would do, even my spiritual self. Hmm, this is interesting. I want to be there and see what happens. So I kind of feel like I'm observing mostly. So I'm observing, and this is entertaining. It's scary. It's weird. It's entertaining, though. So I sit here with my popcorn in my recliner watching the circus that goes on this planet. Um, but since my surgery, it's like I'm not quite as I cannot get as interested in it as I used to. Um, Part of it, I think, is I'm putting me first. I have to recover from this, and I'm doing a great job recovering. This week, go to the doctor, find out if I could start bearing weight, and well, starting to walk again. My therapist would like me to take it slow because, well, he's a therapist. He's an occupational therapist. That's the way they think. But he told me you didn't just have a plate put in; they had to reconstruct your tibia. So you need to take it slow. Wow, 3 months isn't slow enough. Anyways, I'm getting off track here. So, anyways, I think part of it is putting me first. At the very beginning, let me tell you, hi, baby. Persephone's come to join us. That's my black cat. Um, at the beginning, I was in shock because it was an immediate life changer for me. I mean, like everything, my whole life just stopped, and I was doing some fun shit. Let me tell you, people, I was having fun. And so I think I had to deal with that at first. So that was part of my reason for not really caring all that much anymore. And now, um, it brought my accident brought me from New Mexico back to Northeast Ohio. And I'm with, well, my family. Um, Mostly, my nuclear family, my son, daughter-in-law. It does include yes, my ex-husband. We get along great. Um, you know, we were out celebrating my son's birthday, all four of us, on Friday. And so I think my focus is mostly on my family right now. I often feel when something like this happens, like I had this all of a sudden switch in my life, a change, and now my focus has kind of changed. I feel that that was maybe a redirection from my higher self, the universe, maybe. That maybe something needed to change. I don't know. But for some reason, my focus needs to be back on the four of us. So I think that is another reason. But the weird thing is, I told you guys yesterday about that Penny Kelly video that I shared the link to in yesterday's video. It's in the comments. Well, I didn't know she had had surgery recently too, and the same thing happened to her. All of a sudden, she doesn't have the same feeling. She's still doing her stuff, but she said just not feeling the same about it, just not as into it. And I told her, I said, the same thing happened to me. I had emergency surgery on February 1st, and it's almost like I don't know. I'm not sure why that is. I mean, I still care. But anyways, this melancholy mood I have been in today, it's not an everyday thing. This is actually these days unusual for me. But, I'm sitting here thinking, well, about my family and about how old we, the parents, are getting. And, you know, it's like, well, he's going to be, sorry, I'm going to share this. He's going to be 67 in 2 weeks. I'll be 59 in the fall. And I know not so much that it's bothering me that next year I turn 60. I think I'm in shock. First of all, I never thought I'd make it this far. I thought I'd be gone by now because I don't like it here, and you all know that. Um, yeah, it's an entertaining show, but I just don't like being this involved. I think next time I'm going to watch from the sidelines. Anyways, um, we're just looking older. We don't look the same as we did when we met almost 3 decades ago. Really? Yeah, we don't. When our oldest, my son, his stepson, would be 35 right now. We had already by the when I was my oldest, what he would be now, John would be 35. My ex and I had already been married for a few years. Yeah, I think. Yeah. And yeah, my youngest was 2. I think. Yeah, the one who just had a birthday, 25. This. Yeah. Anyways, oh, there's a cat chewing on a cord. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, my little kitten Draco and Sirius, my huge Great Pyrenees, they've been playing together today. It makes me a little nervous, but these two are like best buddies. Anyways, I'm getting off track. I'm just rambling today. But yeah, I've been thinking about that. We don't look the same. We're both have aged. I see if I look too closely. It's scary. Not that I'm not afraid of my death. I'm not afraid of death. But I guess I think a lot about how much time we've wasted and how much time we have left together in the physical realm. Now, I keep telling myself today, Michelle, you got to stay in the present moment because I know that is always the best thing to do. But I'm not doing that today, and I think the boredom is getting to me. Um, my dog. Seriously, leave him alone. Anyways, but thankfully, I'm one of those people, I'm very spiritual, so I think on an eternal level instead of a temporal physical level. So I know, first of all, he and I have been together for all of eternity. And we incarnate together a lot, like all the time. They're telling me all the time. Right. Um, Jokes from the spirit realm. Anyways, so I know we've had all of eternity, and we still have all of eternity. But I think right now we're just having way too much damn fun, because I really, I'm kind of stuck. I can't like. I'm really dying to get back there in the woods and walk back down to the river, and I can't. I have so many things I want to do, but I'm stuck sitting here. So it's like during the day, I'm bored. Then at night, he's very entertaining. He makes me laugh all the time. That's where our son gets it. Anyways, I think of things more on an eternal level, and it helps me cope with the problems of this world, of the physical realm. It's very difficult and depressing here so much of the time. On the other hand, there are beautiful, beautiful things here too, and a lot to enjoy. It's kind of confusing. So the big guy just got on the bed with me. There he is, looking out the window. Don't bark. Anyways, yeah, it's just very weird. So it helps for me to look at things like that. And I know many people would tell me that my outlook it may be unrealistic and I'm not coping with reality. Um, and I guess for people like that, that would be true until they die and find out they were wrong. Kind of like my oldest son did because he was an atheist. He died. It's like, Mom, you were right. It's no, I kept trying to tell you. Anyways, yeah, there's eternal life. Yeah. Um, Sirius is trying to get the cats to play with him. So I guess for some people it is like that, but those are the people who aren't seeing. They're not using their third eye. They're not seeing beyond this very dense reality. And I swear to you, we have the ability to get ourselves in that zone where we can't see everything, but we can see more than what is here. Because there is a lot more present right now surrounding you than you can actually see. And it is because of that. Well, on May 11th, it'll be 9 years since my son died. And although it's a hard time of year for me, I can cope with it because I have this knowledge and because I have the ability to put myself in that zone where I can see more. Yeah, I'm mad at you now, honey, so I'm not going to be doing that. Yeah, I don't want to see you right now. Anyways, yeah. Um, it's just been a very strange day for me. And I keep, thinking, man, how much time do we have left? And God, I hope my son doesn't see this video. But yeah, that's just the way I think. But then I think, no, we have all of eternity left. Um, and your soul family, your soul group, who always incarnates together. You've got all, whether you like it or not, you've got all of eternity left. There's a dog showing me a toy. Now these guys cheer me up. My pets, they are just. Where is he? Oh, he. I don't know if you could see him. He stole the cat's toys. These little bitty toys he's trying to play with, because he's just trying to entice Draco to play with him. So, anyways, that's what really makes my day are my animals. So, yeah, it's all a matter of having an eternal perspective, which, if you know the truth and don't listen to the brainwashing, it's not, there's nothing to be afraid of. Yeah. Sometimes my man, he wants me to come back to Christianity. I'm like, I can't, no. Anyways. So, yeah, it's just been one of those days. I think I have too much fun when my family's around. And when I'm left alone, I get bored and I think too much, which is very Scorpio. I get in my head and it's like, get out of there. So the troops here entertaining me, my Draco and Sirius especially. Um, so yeah, so if you can be more open-minded and open your third eye, there are, yes, wonders. Thank you, Dad. Thank you. Wonders to behold. And it changes your perspective on things. I can't stand that everybody else keeps going before me, including people who are younger, like friends and cousins, and I'm the oldest out of all the grandchildren, 17. I'm the oldest. Years ago, I had two cousins. I mean, years ago. Not together, yeah. But, it's like, what the hell? I'm the oldest. What the hell? Yeah, so it's hard for me to have others cross over before me because it changes things here for me too much. It is different. But yeah, I know I hear you guys, my cousins. Anyways, yeah, they're still around. But yeah, it's just been one of those days, everyone. And I guess I'm bored and I'm talking. So yeah, I'm having trouble doing videos on current events at the moment because everything is me, me, me. Yeah, because I'm still trying to recover. I'm doing a great job though. I can almost sit cross-legged again, almost, if that damn knee would bend all the way. I am at least 90 degrees range of motion now, which is great. I could actually get in the truck and drive now. My problem is I would have to go a long distance from that disabled parking space to the store. So I would need my wheelchair instead of my hopping with my walker. So when you're on one leg, it's too hard to get the wheelchair out of the bed of the truck and down to the ground and unfold it, etc. So that's the only thing that's stopping me. Anyways, I'm getting there, everybody. So I'm going to stop yakking at you guys. I'll leave you with that. Blessed be, and make it a joyful one.